How are you doing, folks? Thanks for joining us today. And what a day it is. So when the weather people tell people don't travel and stay at home, where am I? Chasing the storm. No better way, because you know I love riding in the rain. So today's plan is to hit one of my favourite passes in the Lake District, heading towards Cumbria. We've got winds forecast up to 95 mile an hour today on the coast. It's just started hailing or sleeting. We're down to 41 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold, but I love a challenge. So let's get cracking. So we're just going to head along the Graham Road here, hit the motorway, head north for about 45 minutes and head into North Lakes. If I don't get blown off the bike, that is. Whoa! And head down to my favourite lake, which is Ullswater, over the pass, and make myself a nice brew by the lake. That's the challenge we've got today. But what a grey sky. That is a proper stormy sky today, and that wind, I'm fighting with the handlebars at the moment over the top. But as I said, I love a challenge. Oh, there we go. So for those of you who do watch the channel regularly, will notice I've just took a little bit of a break lately, just to catch up on things. We all need that. We're heading towards Christmas as well. A little bit of a holiday break. Just trying to get things in place and plan things as well for next year and get stuff done at home as well. So we all have that to do. Just been nice to have a little bit of a break from social media and just recharge my batteries, so to speak, which... talking about batteries, I've got the Saviour Heat gloves on today. We'll just give these a good try for a day's riding. Look at that sky. Tell you what, I've got the Go Cozy heated gilet again on at the moment, and it zips right up because the zip goes right up the collar, but the collar's actually got heating elements in it, so my neck is really toasty. The only thing is though, I think it throws the heat up inside your head, and that's not what isn't helping with the steaming I've been getting with the helmet lately. But I'm in two minds whether to go for another lid or just get a new pin lock insert and visor for this showy and give it another go. But I'm not blaming the lid at all. I always have a whinge about it, but I have got a bloody big camera in front of the front vent, and I don't think the front vents are substantial enough, and I think that's what the problem is. But anyway, I'm still weighing up the options with that one. Oh folks, we travelled up the M6, we made it to the Lake District. I just pulled off down a little lane because I needed a piss. Got off the bike, I didn't realise how bad these wind gusts were, to be fair, until I got off the bike. Looking to hear that now. That is absolute madness. Whoa. Just didn't feel it on the bike, but once you come off, there's just debris everywhere. So this is going to be interesting, go over the pass. So we're going to head towards Kirkstone Pass now, down towards Windermere. The first stop there, and then get over onto the pass. But at least the rain, it's only a little bit of rain in the air, so I have not got drenched on yet, but there's still time for that. Turn the beast round. I mean, some good little roads. You know, I don't know where that goes behind me. Always a car coming in there. So many little roads and offshoots around here, but that's it's like that road ahead. You could go straight ahead and disappear somewhere and find some brilliant riding, but we just haven't got time for it this time of year as well, because I've only got a few hours of light, so I've just got enough time to do the pass and then get back to the motorway and then back south. So I'll probably be riding home in darkness anyway, but I did say when I pulled over there, there's a big patch of blue sky behind me, but I think heading north, I'm heading into the abyss. And plus where I am now, the lake's closer to the the west coast over the hill, so we're getting that barrage of wind from the storm as well. That's going to come inland, so I didn't really feel it so much when I set off this morning. There's been a hell of a lot of rain here yesterday and a lot of excess flood water off into the fields as well, so but you've just got to embrace it. Just sort of hoping though, because the weatherman said stay at home, don't travel today, that people have took heed of that notice, but still looking like there's a lot of cars in the car park. Otherwise I might struggle to get down to the little viewpoint that I'm trying to get to, but this is Bowness. Little cobbled streets down there, cracking little chippy and pie shop as well. Especially that's this time of year, you can't beat a nice little pub meal, cosy pub meal around here. Sunday roasts, burgers of the month, and then there's Bowness. Well, that's Windermere and this is Bowness. But look at those waves blasting them boats about. I'm actually quite surprised there's still quite a lot of people walking around today. Yeah, well, people say it's might be weather for ducks, but I think all the ducks are on the bank as well. It's even too wet for them. There you go, folks. Look at that. That is a great and dismal Lake Windermere. And I've never seen the water run off the top like that before, but that's going to make a pretty decent pic, isn't it? Anything for the shot, folks, anything for the shot. I just hope I get this before the wind blows in, because it's on the side stand that way and I prefer it to be the other way. But hey, I think that's the shot. Look at this, that's ridiculous. I have never ever seen it. Normally you can walk on all them jetties. Holy shit. Woo. Holy fuck. Tide's coming in. Tell you what though, it would make a brilliant picture. It would make a brilliant picture, wouldn't it, if... Or is that just risking it? I think that's risking it. I'm just thinking I could have had the bike there, it would have looked like the bike is in the water. Thinking about it folks, but this wind's picking up. Oh shit, that's slippy. My feet are 4 inches underwater, so let's get out of here. Wow. So this is a one way, so I've got to go all the way around now, unfortunately, but that was worth it. That was worth it. Right, so we're on the start now of Kirkstone Pass. Even the sheep over there staring at me, just sheltering behind the wall. So just before I stopped to swap the camera batteries over, the police further back had closed the road. I just had to wait a minute while they chainsawed the tree down, and then I've just been through a sort of 2 foot deep puddle in the middle of the road. So there's debris everywhere from the tree, so just gonna have to be a little bit careful now. But looking up there at the mountains, that is pretty grim. So looks like we're getting into the eye of the storm now. Let's do some storm chasing. That wind is really battering now. On the journey up the M6 here, I thought I'd escaped the worst of it. I thought it probably happened overnight, but as the day's gone on now, it's just getting grimmer, wetter and windier. We're pretty exposed up on the pass now, so so many twists and turns on here. It's not the easiest to overtake because it's a lot of blind bends, so when you get a car stuck like that, just take your chance. Watch the debris on the road. You come round the other side through the water. There's a lot of water runoff. I just noticed on the left hand side, a lot of little waterfall, so pretty damp and wet. Road's pretty greasy as well, so I'm not taking any chances. Look at the views down there, you can see that, folks. I am getting battered now, left to right. Branch in the middle of the road. Trees are going to go over. Look at that big rock there, 2 rocks. Branches down there. Whoa. Just noticed on one of the other side roads coming down to here, there was a lot of fresh sawdust on the road, so obviously they've been around with the chainsaws and cleared a few of the roads. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Whoa! We are now exposed in the mountains with 80 odd mile an hour plus winds, and that I'm fighting on the handlebars now. Oh my god! Woo! Oh shit! Who said come out in this weather? Oh yeah, come on, it's all you've got! Trying to take that right turn then, and the wind just trying to blow me left. Pretty exposed on this ridge here now. It's got to be cautious with them gusts. You know what happened to Kyle last year in Scotland? And the wind actually blew him off the bike. top of the pass now. That's a struggle down there to Ambleside. I always said I'd come up that road, but just felt better doing the pass from the start today rather than head down that road. But that is just ridiculous. Let's just have a minute in here, but that wind is getting worse every minute. That looks like snow. I don't want to let go of the bike. I just got this vision of the bike being blown over. But that you probably won't be able to see it on camera now, is the view down to Windermere where we've just come from before, down at the bottom. But we've got a north wind blowing, so we're headed straight into the wind down the pass, and then we'll get some shelter down at Ullswater where I'm going to hopefully make myself a brew. Well folks, I've had a couple of minutes there. I was just trying to do a little bit of a reel for Instagram and I nearly got blown over. That is madness. So I'm getting on my bike and back down to this valley to get some shelter, because that off the bike is a lot worse than what I thought it was going to be today. And it's gone down to 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Madness. Jesus. I've got to open the visor up. I don't know how my audio's doing, folks, in the rain, but see if you can pick some of this wind noise up. Oh my god. Whoa! Holy shit! Woo! Fuck's sake! Oh man! Holy! I think I should have stayed at home. Jesus Christ! That water is blowing off the little river there. That is madness, Jesus. Look at that, it's blowing upwards from the waterfall. I've not seen that since last year in Scotland. Jesus. Whoa. Let's get off this hill. Seriously folks, this is pretty mad. That water should be running down the hill, surely, not up it. Yeah, I think we've definitely hit the eye of the storm here now. I don't remember, actually, I might be wrong, seeing this water this far off on the runoff here. Usually that's a lot more grass, so certainly shows you how much flooding they've had here, because I don't remember that ever being like that. You get a little bit, but not that much. So we'll just pull over here, the left hand side. Normally you cannot, there's a lot of water, you cannot park up on the left hand side here. But look at that, you've got it all to yourself. That is the beauty about when the weather's like this, folks, because no one else is daft enough like me. I really do hope I've kept audio throughout this today. But it doesn't look as bad as Windermere, does it? You know, there's a few white crests on the waves, but what we're going to do is carry on this road which winds across down there somewhere, and then find one of my little favourite spots, because I'm ready for a brew. Oh, but anyway, for now, rain's just started again. For all the leaves and the puddles, let's get ourselves around to one of my favourite little spots on Ullswater before we lose the light. Oops. Branches down. Normally you just cannot get any of them laybys, and I just keep looking at them and going, there's a photo opportunity, but I've just done that, so we'll go a little bit further. And this here, there's a lot of people park up here in the summer, because this, when the water's back a little bit, is a little sort of a little beach. Someone fishing there, but normally they launch little boats from there, have barbecues on there, and busy little corner that. Okay, so this is one of my favourite stops, but the only problem is usually, because we've had so much water, there's a beach area all down there that you can walk down, and you can actually walk along the shoreline. But I've got water coming in all the way down to the shore. You see where the trees are? It's normally just stone past there. So I'm not going to be stopping at that one today, so we'll carry on. This'll do, folks. Usually a hell of a lot better in the summer, because you got the cover from the trees, but because it's winter and all the leaves are falling off, sometimes all these is like a canopy, so even if it's raining you can shelter yourself and make yourself a brew in the shelter, but I'm not going to get that. Yeah, but it's pretty popular, even where these rocks are, and that is normally out past them trees like another little beach area. I've never seen it so flooded. Still, there's a little bit down there, so I either make a brew up top, just if them wind gusts come off that hill again, then not good for the bike, is it?